The underpinning of society is violence. And you have to decide which side of the coin you want to be on. I assure you that most, if not all, politicians are liars, and I do not hold it against them for being such. I, my friend, am a schizophrenic. And I lost my brother to suicide. Why do I tell you this? Because the world that you live in, whether you are rich or poor, is a lie. The world you live in is a lie. And the moment you realize that, true liberation comes. You see, liberation does not come at the cross of Christ. It comes from submission to Allah. The ancient religion of the prophets of old, that God is greater than a book, an idol, or a man, or a cow. Friends, beloved, if you do not dominate, you will be dominated. And if you do not lead, you will be led. Look, I'm a very fat man. And I will not work out because I feel ashamed of what someone else thinks. Look at how fat I am. Do I care? No. But I do realize that having a body like a Greek god will serve me better. Maybe I should go to the gym. The underpinning of society is violence. And as a schizophrenic, some would say, why do you believe them? I have been held against my own will and even restrained to a bed for assaulting security guards. I had my reasons as to why I did that. I am no hater of Christians per se, and even the idea of the Christ in Christianity, do I now care to hate? No. But this idea of submitting to authority, I do not find favorable for myself. Now, those who question my abilities know that I am limited in many regards. But one aspect that I do excel in terms of my abilities is my ability to, how do I say, be an orator who is able to captivate you as I speak. That's why you're listening, is it not? And so, as a schizophrenic, which even the mere mention of shocks you, who is this man who is able to admit to the world something that is so hard for many a young man my age? Well, the illusion that I was under, I've been liberated from the mask, thanks to Allah Raza Wajal. I was a Christian youth pastor And before that, I came from a low caste Sikh home. And society, the underpinning of it is violence. Either you dominate or you will be dominated. You must fight. It's up to you if you want to become evil. But you must realize that everything around you is a lie. Even as you listen to me, realize that, inshallah, eventually I will get paid for my thoughts. It's called views, and as you're listening, you're contributing to my lifestyle. I would say that the life that you lead is a lie, most likely. What are you waiting for? Liberate yourself. Or allow Allah to liberate you. What is Allah? Well, that's a great mystery. What is religion? What is creation? What are you looking at? We don't know. That's crazy. It's scary when you're placed in a mental hospital and you are let out into the wilderness.